What's up, gals and pals? It's your buddy Coach Vino. Now, I don't know if I've ever shared this with you guys before, but my favorite tiki cocktail is the Jungle Bird. I mean, there's just something about those tropical flavors combined with the bitter notes from Campari that just, I think they're absolutely fantastic together. Now look, I am no tiki expert. I mean, when it comes to the summer months, I'll share tiki recipes on the channel because they're delicious and it's good for the algorithm. I mean, my favorite tiki channel is my buddy Dave over at Cocktail Fridays. I mean, he makes incredible tiki cocktails and he has some of the most entertaining videos in our niche. I'll put a link down in the description so you guys can go ahead and check it out. It's gonna definitely be worth your time. Anyway, so as much as I love the Jungle Bird, I've never actually made it on the channel because I tend not to make the more popular, well-known recipes. If you guys have been following me long enough, you probably realize that. So one of my favorite places to find some of the lesser known recipes out there is the Cocktail Virgin blog by Frederick Yarm. I mean, it's a fantastic resource for some of the more obscure stuff out there. And when I was looking through it recently, looking for a tropical cocktail recipe, I found today's cocktail, the King Slayer by Chad Austin from Bootlegger Tiki in California. Now, this is a Jungle Bird riff, and I knew right there and then I had to give it a look. And then I saw that it uses my absolute favorite rum, and I knew I had to make it. So that's what I'm gonna do for you guys today, okay? But before I do that, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and that notification bell so you can help Vino feed the hungry algorithm, and make sure you stick around because we're about to boogie down. All right, so before we get started, let us look at what is in the sauce. Now, I originally found this recipe on the Cocktail Virgin blog, and when I did a little research on it, I did find that the specs vary from here to there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and stick with Fred's version of it because I respect Fred's bartending skills, and I also found it there first. So finders keepers, losers weepers, right? Anyway, like any good Jungle Bird riff, you're gonna need yourself some Campari. And now Fred uses Añejo, which is a Puerto Rican rum. I don't have that particular rum, but I do have Añejo, which is a Dominican rum. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that. And then it calls for my favorite rum of all time, Smith & Cross. Now, if you guys don't have Smith & Cross, go out and get it. I'm not even gonna tell you to use a substitution. Go out and find it. But if you don't have it, go ahead and just use a good Jamaican rum, all right, guys? And then you're gonna use some Allspice Dram. Allspice Dram is gonna provide some really delicious spice notes, so I think it's gonna really be fantastic in this, all right? And then we're gonna use some lime juice, some pineapple juice, and we're also gonna use some vanilla syrup, all right, folks? Now let's go ahead and make our cocktail. All right, so let's go ahead and give Chad Austin's King Slayer a sippy sip. Now, I don't know if you saw that when I added my little lime wheel here. I used a sword pick there, so it's like a little sword for the slaying of the king. You know what I'm saying? See, Vino gets all into the theme here. Anyway, guys, cheers. What is there to say? It is a delicious spin on the Jungle Bird. It tastes like a Jungle Bird, but you're getting those really big, bodacious notes from the Smith & Cross, which really add beautiful, funky, ripe banana notes to that. But then you get those beautiful allspice flavors there, like a lot of those like kind of warm bacon notes. And of course, the Campari gives you that bitterness. The pineapple brings in the tropical flavors. The vanilla syrup probably gets lost a little bit because of all the other spicy notes that are in here, but it does help to add some sweetness to the cocktails so that it's not too bitter. Yeah, I mean, you probably pick it up a little bit on the back end actually, but it's with the allspice and stuff like that, it kind of just all blends in. But a very delicious riff on the Jungle Bird. If you love a Jungle Bird, if you love a tiki cocktail, or if you're looking for a reason to use that Smith & Cross bottle, this is it, guys, all right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.